Have you ever felt like someone's feelings for you were growing, but they weren't saying it out loud? Sometimes love doesn't show up in obvious ways. Instead, it hides in the little things, the subtle changes in behavior, the unspoken gestures, and the quiet moments that speak volumes. In this video, we're diving into 9 hidden behaviors people often show only when they're falling deeply in love, based on real psychological insights and human behavior patterns. If someone is doing these things, there's a good chance they're not just interested, they're falling hard. Let's begin. 1. They remember the little things. When someone is falling in love, their attention becomes laser-focused on you, but not in an obvious way. They start remembering the tiniest details. What your favorite coffee is, that random story you told once about your childhood dog, even the weird way you twist your fork when you eat pasta. Psychologists call this selective attention. It means their brain filters out everything else to make room for you. They may bring up things you've long forgotten, simply because, to them, those details matter. That kind of focus is love quietly taking root. 2. They mirror your behavior. Here's something subtle, but incredibly powerful. When someone is falling for you, they often start mirroring your actions, speech patterns, or energy. It's not intentional, it's subconscious. This is called the chameleon effect, a psychological phenomenon where people mimic those they feel connected to. You cross your arms, they do the same. You laugh a certain way, they start laughing like that too. It's their body saying, I feel close to you. I want to be in sync. It's one of the strongest non-verbal signs of growing emotional attachment. 3. They get nervous around you. We often think love equals confidence, but the truth is, real love can make people incredibly nervous. Why? Because when someone's emotions are real, they care deeply about how you perceive them, and that vulnerability can make even the most confident person second-guess themselves. Watch how they behave when you walk into the room. Do they fidget with their sleeves, touch their face more than usual, suddenly get quiet? Psychologically, these behaviors can be signs of emotional investment and the fear of messing things up. Falling in love doesn't just make the heart race, it shows in the jitters too. 4. They prioritize you without realizing it. Love isn't always loud. Sometimes it shows up in silent shifts. Like when someone gradually starts prioritizing you without even noticing. Suddenly, their schedule seems to revolve around yours. They check in on you during busy days. They go out of their way to make your life easier, even in small, unspoken ways. This is a form of emotional attunement where their subconscious begins to align your happiness with their own. They don't need to say, I love you. Their actions start whispering it in every moment. 5. They open up emotionally. Vulnerability is one of the deepest signs of falling in love. When someone begins to trust you with their secrets, fears, or childhood stories, it means they're emotionally investing. Why? Because love requires risk, and opening up, truly, deeply, is one of the biggest risks we take. They might start telling you about past heartbreaks, their insecurities, their dreams, not because they want to impress you, but because they want to be known by you. According to psychologist Brené Brown, vulnerability is the core of intimacy. And when someone starts peeling back their emotional layers, it often means love is blooming underneath. 6. They make long-term hints. When someone is falling deeply in love, their thoughts naturally begin to drift into the future, with you in it. They might not say, I want to marry you outright, but they'll start making subtle long-term hints. We should visit that place someday. Imagine what our house would look like. Someday I want kids who act just like you. These aren't just offhand comments. Psychologically, they're testing emotional compatibility. They're imagining a shared life and seeing if you'll imagine it too. Even if they're scared to say the L word, their dreams start to include you. 7. They get protective in subtle ways. When love deepens, so does a sense of protection, emotional, physical, and even social. They might hold your arm when crossing a busy street, stand a little closer when someone makes you uncomfortable, defend you in conversations even when you're not around. These behaviors aren't controlling, they're caring. According to evolutionary psychology, protectiveness is a natural behavior in deep emotional bonding. It's their instinct to guard someone they cherish, not from ego, but from genuine care. If they're quietly looking out for you, it might be because they've already fallen for you, more than you know. 8. Their eyes give them away. The final behavior might be the most telling of all: eye contact. When someone is falling in love, their eyes often reveal what their mouth won't. Lingering glances, pupils slightly dilated when they look at you, or that soft gaze, the kind that feels like they're seeing all of you, not just your face. According to research, people in love often stare longer and more intently at the person they care for. Why? Because love triggers dopamine in the brain, the same chemical responsible for desire, happiness and focus. So even if they never say a word, their eyes might already be shouting the truth. 9. They celebrate your wins, big or small. Love doesn't just show up when things are hard. It's also there to cheer you on during your best moments. When someone is falling deeply in love, they become genuinely happy for your successes, even the little ones. Did you get through a tough workday? They're the first to congratulate you. Land a new job or achieve a personal goal? Their excitement sometimes rivals your own. This kind of support is more than just politeness. It's a reflection of shared joy. According to relationship psychologists, celebrating each other's wins strengthens emotional bonds and increases mutual happiness. When someone is truly invested in you, your happiness becomes their happiness. And it's not just the big milestones. They find joy in your everyday achievements too. Maybe you finally finished that book you've been reading, or you cooked your favorite meal perfectly. If they light up at your little victories, it's a sign their heart is invested. Real love isn't just about being there in the storms. It's also about dancing with you in the sunlight. When someone makes your happiness their own, it's one of the purest signs that love is deeply taking root. Bonus behavior: they become a better version of themselves. When someone's in love, they often feel inspired, not just to be with you, but to be worthy of you. You might notice them trying harder at work, improving their appearance, working on bad habits. Talking about self-growth, this isn't about impressing you. It's about feeling motivated by your presence, to grow, evolve, and become someone you'd be proud of. Love, real love, doesn't just change how they feel, it changes who they're becoming. Love isn't always loud. It doesn't always come in grand gestures or Instagram-worthy moments. Sometimes it hides in eye contact, in nervous laughs, in thoughtful questions and quiet sacrifices. Psychology teaches us that the heart often speaks in whispers, and if you pay close attention, you'll hear what it's trying to say. So if someone is showing these hidden behaviors, they may not have said "I love you" yet, but their actions may already be screaming it. If this video resonated with you, drop a comment below. Have you ever noticed someone showing these signs? And if you're feeling bold,